Hi everyone, this is Lesley, Suzette, InspiringlyNatural here with some more great content. Today I'm excited about this one. I always am, but here we go. I'm talking about my top five must-have fragrances, ladylike fragrances. How about that? Top five must-have ladylike fragrances. They're all ladylike, but my top five must-have fragrances. Okay, here we go. Hi everyone, this is Lesley Suzette, all things beauty, all things fragrance, all things self-care. I have one goal in mind, everyone, and that is to inspire as many of you as I can to be your most best and most beautiful selves, both inside and out. Yes, I'm excited because these are to me, classic must-have fragrances. Okay, must-have. It's like if you had the choice of a fragrance, these are the five that I would choose as you having on your shelf if you didn't have anything else. These are five must-have fragrances. They touch on elegance. They touch on luxury. They touch on signature. They touch on fresh. They touch on sweet or fruity. They touch on perfect for summer, perfect for fall, perfect for winter. I've got them all in here, you all. And they're just fragrances I think that you must have on your shelf. And if you have these five, you're good to go. Yes, I'm stretching it just that far. You're good to go if you have these five. Of course, I've got some honorable mentions here. I had to put in a few honorable mentions. I have five, but I have two that I just have to mention, okay? One is definitely for the fall and one is definitely for the summer, okay? If you go this route, you're good, but there must have signature type fragrances that will work in those seasons. One is Angel Share by Kilian. Yeah, this one is almost over with. Look at this. There's not much left, but this one I have to have on my shelf. Why? Because it's just a beautiful luxury fall winter fragrance that if you had it on your shelf, if it was the only one you had for fall and winter, you would be just fine because it speaks luxury, it speaks sexy, it speaks fall, it speaks winter, it speaks Thanksgiving, it speaks Christmas. It's just that good. The fragrance is that fragrance that you can wear at night, but you can also use it as a signature scent. It does have a boozy kind of vibe, so be careful because some might be thinking that you're drinking, but listen, it's just that girl of a fragrance. I love it. It's sensual, it's seductive, it's fall, it's winter, it's Angel Share by Kilian. Now this fragrance is another honorable mention that I put on my shelf just last year. The moment I smelled this, I said, you know what? This is something that is going to be a wonderful signature scent for, to be honest with you, all year, but because of its aquatic type DNA, it is absolutely perfect for spring, summer, and into fall. I fell in love with it, and it is now a once in a lifetime that I have to have on my shelf. I love it. It's once in a once in a lifetime. It's going to be, something that I have on my shelf. I don't know why I said once in a lifetime. Maybe because when I purchased it, it was like, wow, this is a once in a lifetime opportunity because you can't just get this. It is pretty pricey, even at discount price. It was still kind of up there to me, but it was not the original price. But wow, it is the original fragrance. And that is none other than by Creed Erofa. You all, this one, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a masculine leaning type fragrance because it is in that masculine type men's Creed line bottle, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is perfectly unisex if that is the case. It is citrusy, it is fresh, it is aquatic, it is woody in the dry down. This has top notes of bergamot and lemon, but not just that, it has melon and orange and basil and cumin and rosemary and violet. Those are the top notes, you all, in Erofa. And every bit of those notes you get, but it also has coriander, and I absolutely love coriander in fragrances. It has ginger, it has jasmine, it has pepper, it has cyclamen, and the woodiness dry down, that's coming because of the sandalwood and the cedar wood, the oak moss, the amber, and the musk. You all, this is such a lovely, lovely fragrance that I think every woman should have on their shelf. If you like any of the notes that I just called out, then Erofa is your girl. Listen, Erofa by Creed. Now, you all, here we go. Number 5, okay? Number 5. These are fragrances that I feel are must-have, that you just have to have these. They're perfect for signature, perfect for dress up, perfect for dress down, just perfect. They hit all the boxes when you're checking off your checklist of fragrances that you must have. This one at number 5 is Valentina Born in Roma. Always will be one of my top 10 fragrances, okay? Valentino Donna Born in Roma is this sweet, fruity, fresh fragrance that's just amazing. It's funny. Oh, God. And the longer it sits, the better it gets. You get that juicy black currant, that bergamot mix. It is just so sweet, fruity, floral, and fresh. The heart notes in this thing, you still get a lot of jasmine, like jasmine grandiflorum, jasmine absolute. I mean, you name it. You even get a jasmine tea in this one. And then the dry down is the ticket, right? Because I've always said, if you go back and watch any of my videos when I talked about this fragrance, you're going to hear me say, okay, it's the bourbon vanilla for me. It's the bourbon vanilla for me. You all, this one is so stinking good. It also has cashmere and gaiac wood, and the gaiac wood is very prominent in the dry down. This is just a beautiful fragrance. It is a classic to me. It really is. The original Valentino Donna Born in Roma is just a classic. It's something that should always be on a woman's shelf. It's not over the top, but it's not under either. It is just right there. It brings a wonderful balance between flirty and sexy, daytime, nighttime. It's just that girl. I love her. Valentino Donna Born in Roma. So what do I say about the number 4 fragrance? Luxury, classic, beautiful, elegant, vintage, feminine. And I usually say that about all of these, all of the fragrances by this particular brand. And this is Valaya by Parfums de Marly. Valaya by Parfums de Marly. First of all, look at the bottle. I always say that. Look at the bottle, you all. Listen. Y'all know how I feel about Parfums de Marly, okay? Gosh, in the air. It's just like the more they sit, the better they get. You all know how if you've been watching me for any amount of time, okay? Lesley Suzette, if you've been watching me, you know that one of my favorite luxury brands is Parfums de Marly. And they don't disappoint. Now, these fragrances, but this one, Valaya, or Valaya, however it's pronounced, this is so floral, so fresh, so fruity, and yes, citrusy, but it's in a beautiful spring musk kind of way. What do you get in here? You get the white peach. It's very prominent. The bergamot, very prominent. The Italian mandarin orange, very prominent. Orange blossom, nympho, which I think is just beautiful. The Haitian vetiver, which I think makes this so fresh. And then you dry down with a beautiful musk and then Brock's Fix. The Akigala wood in this dry down is just intoxicatingly good, along with a little hint of vanilla. This is just a beautiful girly fragrance. I mean, look at the bottle, the frosted glass with the white tassel. You're wearing something frilly, something lacy, something white, something off-white, something pink, something yellow. It's just that kind of fragrance, something beautiful in green. It's a beautiful fragrance. I feel if you had any of the Parfums de Marly fragrances and you wanted a beautiful one for spring, I would have to say go with Valleja. They do have an exclusive. That's fine too. I don't have that one. It's good. It's very woody in the dry down, but they're just great. So yeah, Valleja by Parfums de Marly. So since we're talking about Parfums de Marly at number 3, you all had to know this one was going to be on there as well. I mean, any one of the iterations, I'm fine if you have it as a must-have on your shelf. But for me, for the winter, for the fall, it's always going to be Delina Exclusive by Parfums de Marly. Always. Look at the bottle. There's just something about the Parfums de Marly line. You all, Delina Exclusive. And just go back and watch some of my videos to hear the story. Oh my gosh, you all. The lychee or the lychee, the pear, the grapefruit, the damask rose, the Turkish rose, the frankincense, the vetiver. There's still vetiver in here. And some say this one has oud in it, but I'm telling you, if you know anything about oud, it's not that funky oud. If there is oud in here, you could never tell. Vanilla at the base, the Evernil, and the musk. Absolutely amazing fragrance. Rose dominant fragrance, but just classic because of the lychee and the pear in there. That's so prominent. It makes you feel like $1,000,000. It really does. It makes you feel that you're the belle of the ball, that you can just, be just that beautiful lady that you already are and smell good along with it. Listen, Delina Exclusive, Parfums de Marly, number 3. Now this fragrance at number 2, why in the world would this not be on the list? Fragrances for a woman that just, if you can, if not, there are dupes out there for this one. It's the DNA of it, okay? This is Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Yeah, at some point, every woman should be smelling like this. That's all I'm going to say. Every woman should be smelling like this. I'm not spraying this one only because look. Oh my gosh, I have many dupes that I wear, but when I'm in that kind of mood and I'm going somewhere and I just want to, have that DNA, it's going to be the real Baccarat Rouge 540 every time by Maison Francis Kurkdjian. Oh man, what can I say? This is an unforgettable fragrance. This is one that will go down in the history books, probably already in there, as a groundbreaking DNA fragrance, right? So he's got that saffron, that ambroxan, and that Virginia cedar in here, and it's just, and that hedione. It's just one of a kind fragrance. Many have duped it. They get really close. I wear them first, but like I said, when I want to be that girl, yes, Maison Francis Kurkdjian, thank you. So at number 2, yeah, the one, the only, Baccarat Rouge 540. So every girl, and this is number 1, every girl should have a classic fragrance. What do I mean by classic? All of the others, some of them I called classic, maybe I should have said either vintage or one of a kind. I think I kind of described them as those. But this one is the straight up classic fragrance for women. Okay, it's not unisex. It is straight up woman. When you type in fragrances for women, this one will probably pop up. Okay, because it's that classic fragrance that every woman of every age can wear. Yeah, it's not old fashioned, but it's been around a long time. And every woman should have this on the shelf. And that's none other than Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. You all go back and watch my videos when I talk about this fragrance and tell my stories. This one, I can walk in a room, be in a women's restroom, walk out to the break room, and a woman says, "Oh, you wearing Coco Mademoiselle today?" And I'm like, "Whoa." And she's like, "Oh yeah, I know that fragrance. That's my fragrance." Yeah, this is a classic. And this one, it doesn't matter how old you are. This is not going to give off that old lady smell, even though it's been around for a while. It's just classic, but fresh, sweet, floral, genteel fragrance. Orange blossom, mandarin orange, bergamot. I mean, jasmine, rose, ylang-ylang. I think this has a little mimosa in it. Then at the base, you're going to get some tonka bean, vanilla, white musk, I believe, patchouli, and vetiver. This is beautiful. This is luxury and femininity in a bottle. Yeah, I take my time with this one. And the longer it sits, the better this one gets. But that orange blossom, oh man, it's so, so good. You all, Coco Mademoiselle by Chanel. Hi, thank you so much for watching the channel today. You all know I can't leave without just a few words of inspiration. And it's pretty simple today. I want to speak into your heart and into your life to remain encouraged. Whether you've been watching me since day one or you just joined in today, I want you to know that being encouraged is it's going to help. It's going to help. You are seen. You are valued. You are a part of something very meaningful, and that's called life. I'm going to be honest about this channel. Running this channel hasn't always been easy for me. These are, sometimes there are days filled with highs, with lows, sometimes doubts, technical difficulties sometimes if you've been on my lives. There are moments where, things are up and down. But I don't reflect on those moments. I don't reflect and remain reflective on those. I reflect, but I keep moving. Because if I reflect too long on those and get down on myself, I'll never move forward. And so I want to encourage you to keep the faith, keep moving forward, because even through all of those ups and downs that I've had and maybe you've had, God still remains very faithful. And so if he's going to remain faithful, I have to remain faithful. You have to remain faithful. That alone is worth celebrating, that we remain dedicated, loyal, and faithful to our vision, to our dream, to our cause, to anything that we've set our heart to do. There's a scripture in the book of Galatians, and it reminds us, let us not grow weary in well-doing, for in due season we shall reap if we don't faint. Meaning we shall see the promise if we don't give up too easily. If we don't give up and we keep staying encouraged, we encourage ourselves and we keep moving forward, we will reap and get the benefits, okay? So this is really a great way to stay encouraged. And I just want you, to continue to remain faithful, dedicated, stay strong, stay encouraged, because me as a creator, what I do, it's all for you. It's all for the inspiration piece. That's my one goal that I have in mind, and that is to inspire as many of you as I can to be your most best and most beautiful selves, both inside and out. So do me a favor, stay encouraged, keep moving, okay? Listen, I'm Lesley Suzette, all things beauty, all things fragrance, all things self-care. Like I said earlier, I have one goal in mind, and that is to inspire as many of you as I can to be your most best and most beautiful selves, both inside and out. Listen, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing. If you've already subscribed to the channel, thank you so much. I appreciate you. You are a part of one of the greatest communities we call the best and beautiful community. We appreciate you so much. Please, if you got value out of today's video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up, the like button. Go ahead and share this video with your family, friends, and loved ones. And what are you waiting on? Go ahead, click that bell, that notification bell. That way you'll know when more content by Lesley Suzette is out. Listen, Thursday Night Live. It's coming. 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Be here. They used to say be there, don't be square. Listen, you be there if you can at 7 p.m. this Thursday, Eastern Standard Time. We're going to talk more about the challenge. Yes, the upcoming 31-day fragrance challenge. I'm so over the moon about this, and I can't wait until Thursday. So you be there. If you're curious, I've been reading a lot about the spirit of curiosity. You know, people used to call it nosy, but curiosity is a good thing. It means that your brain is really functioning well, that you have a inner, curiosity about the world around you and the things that are, concerning you, or, just things you just want to know about. Curiosity is good. So if you're curious and you want to know what's going on with this 31-day fragrance challenge, you join me Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll see you soon. So listen, thank you so much. Thank you for being a part. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. Thank you for hitting the notification, all that stuff. Until next time, listen, there's going to be a video somewhere up here or somewhere down here. Go ahead and click on it. And until Thursday, I'll see you then. Bye.